There we go. Nobody tells Tori what to do. Yes. All right. Got Zoom going. Let's get Facebook ready. So are we going to put an order in? Who's going to keep up with the order today? Because y'all know I can't keep up with the order. It's impossible to think, teach, keep up with the order, everything in one is too much. So who's going to keep up for me? Like, share. And then once we get someone who'll keep count, then we can get started. Who's going to keep the order? All right. All right. Let's get going. Go live. Okay, there we go. Oh, anybody? Who's going to keep the order of the brand reviews? And we're going to do brand reviews today with some new and updated things. Y'all really gonna make me keep brand reviews? Keep a list? Really? Keep a list and do the reviews? Y'all are so extra. All right. Let's dig in. I'm going to try to keep up. All right, who's first? Number one. Who's first? Today we're doing live brand reviews. Welcome. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. Look, but I'm going to get a ton of people to pop in their numbers, though. Working. Okay. There we go. See, we got numbers. Okay. So first is Curves and Couture. And then second is going to be Alumwa at Ethnicity. All right. That's the first two that we've got so far. And then if you can just kind of keep up with the numbers as people come in and want to get their brand review. Okay. So is there anyone who doesn't know what we do in the live brand reviews? Anyone that hasn't been here before? Just so that I can explain. When we do live brand reviews, what that is there are some key elements that you want to include in your business and on your Instagram page. There's some key elements that you want to have on your Instagram page so that when people come to it, you have the best opportunity for conversion. It's not like, this isn't vanity metrics. This is really about, it's not about vanity, in other words. It really is about setting up your brand to get the most, to basically get the most interaction, okay? So get the most conversions when people first come to your page, all right? So I always say, or I've said of late this year, that Instagram is your new homepage. So a lot of brands are first being found on Instagram before anywhere else. So you want to make sure that you are optimizing for the absolute best conversion right away so that when people come in, they stay, they get engaged, they see what else you have to offer, and they go from there, okay? So the first one we have is, I think it was Andrian. Let's pull yours up. At Beautiful Brain Collective, is that it? Let's check it out. Beautiful. And let's see, maybe that's not it. Tell me your the name again, Andrew. What is, okay, it is Beautiful Brain. There it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, so someone's been working on their Instagram. Okay. I love doing these because it gives me a second to like really look into your brand and really see, especially Andrea and I have been doing one-on-one coaching together. So her page should have some, it should be damn near perfect. Okay. So the first thing that I'm looking for, there's usually, I've got 6. I wrote down 6 of the main things that I'm looking for when I get to your page to, again, set it up for the most conversions. Ideally, that's what you want. That's all you can do is set it up. And that's a lot too. I hate when people say all you can do is this. No, these are the things you can do. You can do a lot of things, whether that, you know, even when it doesn't matter what capacity they're using that phrase in, I just don't like it. So it's about everything that you're doing. Okay. All right. Add beauty, hair, and soul. And I think there was one more before that as well. Okay. To the list. So the first thing that I'm looking for, of course, is a title or something that's going to catch my attention. Now, there's another option here, and this is the one that Andrian has gone with, because for us in our coaching, one of the things, thank you, babe, one of the things that you want to, that people, that you can do with your Instagram page now, your title or your name is actually searchable. Okay. So if you, yes, honey, she's like, I got them all. I'm here for it. Yes. But your Instagram, the name that you use is searchable. So it's a really smart idea, especially when you're growing your brand, to use terms to fit what your business is. So as you can see here, she's put in mental health recovery. So if people are looking for those kinds of terms, this is going to help her show up in those tags, okay? Because she opted to put in a description rather than just the name of her. Because Beautiful Brain Collective doesn't really tell people a lot about the brand yet, right? So right up front, you've got this option where you can go ahead and put what you do in there, okay? And I can tell you how this works for a couple different brands as we go through the makeup reviews, all right? So the next thing she did is she's got some wording in here that you want to catch people's attention. You want to use terms that people instantly get that recognition. They understand what it is that you're doing, what your product is, who you are if you're the product. Lots of people in our organization offer services, right? So here she kind of tells a little bit about what she does. Now, I would love to see you, Andrian. I would love to see you swap living your best life despite mental illness. I'd like to see that swapped at the top instead of down below. That'd be really good, because that's going to be an instant. It's kind of a funky way to say what you're doing, a teaser, that 10-second intro, right, to grab people's attention. So that's going to be a better lead-in to the other things that she's got below. Now I'm looking for her Linktree, which she has. And if you don't use Linktree, that's perfectly fine, because what you can do is build it out. So on my Posh Girls Club site, I actually built out the links the same way that Linktree does. But if you don't really know how to do that and you don't want to spend the time building and trying to figure out how to set your website to do that, easy. Use Linktree, because it's going to give you options. It's going to give you multiple drop-down options so that you can guide people into specific sales funnels, okay? All right, what else did I want to see? The next thing I want to see is branded content. I want to know, you know, how seriously you're taking your brand. Branded content is great, because no matter what industry you're in, you want to, there we go. Hi. Yeah, branded content is great, because for whatever industry, you definitely want people to be sharing your content. So no matter what the industry is, if her client sees something that she posts that, let's see, let me find one. This is one. Living with purpose and intention. So essentially what she's doing, someone that might be her client, they're going to relate to that content. It's going to resonate with them. So they're going to take that and they're going to repost it on their page. And that's what branded content is. And that's why it's so amazing, because it generates organic traffic. Anybody here for that? Okay. Hey, boo. Hey, yes. She's like, I made it. All right. Drop me some diamonds if that makes sense. Who's using branded content? Let me know. And if you're not, you've got to get into this branded content game. We just did the Instagram for Creators Masterclass on Tuesday. Was that Tuesday? Yeah, I think it was this past Tuesday. And that was a big part of it. How branded content, awesome. Yes, here for all of it. Yes, good stuff. Also, Courtney, put in number 2 for me so I can get started looking up the second person. Yeah, the point of the branded content is having people. Alua is a great example. Okay, she's creating all this branded content. She is connecting with an ethnicity. She's connecting with her target audience through this great content that she's creating, and she's being reposted everywhere. That creates influence. That's going to bring you your brand attention. They just posted her on, okay, ethnicity, Alua's next. Okay, awesome. They just reposted her on JCPenney, like branded content, okay? It is life. I don't know how else to say it to you guys. If you're not creating your own, so that way whenever, open already, whenever that content gets posted, there's instant connectivity to you, okay? My thing is frozen. There we go. All right, so let's see what Alua's got going on here. So one thing that I would love, and I think we talked about this before, Alua, for ethnicity, I would love, because one of the things that we set up with your USP, was fashion forward. I would love to see fashion forward on in the title, because that's how we set your brand up, right? In our coaching, in our private group, that's what we identify for you, and that's what you've built, okay? So I would love to see that in your title. And we have talked about this bio. So bio link. What I'd love to see here, again, describe your product, but describe it through what you do. What does your product do? What does it bring? Okay. Yes, what you're not gonna do is come up in my live stream and be promoting, get your life together. Okay, no ma'am. She tried it. Okay. But you can hit me in the DMs on you know, if you would like to promote. Okay. We have options for that. Anyway, what I would love to see is something that describes how you transform your client. Right? They tried it. She is not here for it. No, ma'am. I'd love to see how your client is transformed. Okay, we can talk more about this in the private group, because I don't want to give all your goods away to everyone, but I would love to see that. Think about that for everybody. She didn't know, she knows today, okay? Yes. Okay, yeah, I would love to see that. So, because it's what's happening here for everyone else who's not in our private group, what's happening in the bio right now is a very basic, like a very common thing that people do when they're authentic handmade African handbags and accessories. You use handmade. Click to shop our exclusive styles now accepting wholesale orders. And I think that could be a lot more catchy. Okay, I think it could be much more attention grabbing, because now you've got this fantastic page that we've been working on, building this beautiful brand, which, look at that, it's amazing. You instantly know who the target customer is. Instantly. She's fashion forward, right? Is everyone on the page? Drop me some diamonds if that makes sense to everyone. So what I would love to see, and I did DM you about this earlier, so we came up with this concept of the inspiration aspect and how you're building that into your brand. We talked about creating branded products around that. Alua, I would actually love to see your blue logos, the blue branded content, as your story covers. I think that would be fabulous. I think, hey, Steph. I think that'd be fabulous. I believe it would really complement what you're building. You instantly know who her customer is. You instantly know about the brand. And we took it next level. So it's fabulous. It looks amazing. Those are the suggestions that I would give. Let me see how that link in bio is coming along, because we've talked about some things with that. And ideally, I want you to see how these things, how these things play into your brand, okay? Where's my lotion, Michelle? Woo! Where's my lotion? It's not on my desk. I need it right now. But yeah, I want you to see how those things play into your own brand. This is speaking to everyone. So one of the things that I suggested with Aluma as well, and I know someone else does the designing of her site. One of the things that so part of that is having to wait for the designer to get onto it. That link in bio, the reason that it's so important is because your website is for return customers. Yes, scrub boxes. I really need to get my life together, okay? Yeah, your website is for return customers. So you want to send new customers down very specific sales funnels. All right. And if you guys don't know what sales funnels in, DM me, we'll talk about it another time. Okay. But it's basically short version. If I am talking about my Run the Gram book, which is what I'm going to tell you about at the end. If I'm talking about my Run the Gram book, and I give you this live stream giving you the tips and tools that are going to help you fix all of these different things on your Instagram, right? Then Run the Gram is going to be what you're going to see in that link. You're also going to see other links that are going to lead you to direct call to actions. That is how you're able to get people to get into your sales funnel and start the process of delivering that value to them. And then they can connect and start doing whatever it is you're telling them to do. Okay. And I think, let's see if she's doing that in her stories. And that's another way to do that too and drive those sales conversions. Yeah. It's essentially the same thing that your stories does. Only now when they click that link in your bio, they've got that direct way to get there. Okay. No worries, babe. No worries. Okay. Who's next? Awesome. Good stuff. Yes. Spark is life. We're going to cover Spark some more very soon. Who's next, babe? Can you tell me, Courtney? So yes, okay, beauty hair. So thank you. And you guys should definitely pull these up and follow each other. For one, you're all a part of the tribe, okay? The diamonds, the socialites. Let's go. Our newbies, get in there, follow each other, interact with one another, okay? All right, let's see. Oh, that's Tanya. Hey, Tanya. Hey, boo, hey. Okay, so Tanya and her fabulous wigs, yes. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I know one of the things that we've been working on and talking about, I can see you've taken some things out, which is good. Another thing that you've done that we talked about is showing the product. But I want you to think like this, and this is for everybody, okay? This is for everyone. You're welcome, Aluma. Everyone, I want you to think, when people come to my page, will they want to stay? When people scroll through their feed, will they want to stay? Okay? Hey, y'all. That's what I want you to think about. What in your feed, how is it attracting your ideal customer? All right, how is it attracting them? How are they resonating with your brand? So we talked about showing some of the products up close and all of that, and I love that you're doing that. That is exactly what I meant. What I would also like to see is some of the other elements that we talked about. Okay, so for example, your ideal customer. Who is she? And how does she identify herself when she comes to your page? Does that make sense to everyone? When I say that, live together, bye-bye. So we're talking about live brand reviews. I've got it there in the title, absolutely. So brand reviews. Essentially, Instagram is your new homepage, right? Most brands are getting discovered on Instagram or through Facebook ads that lead them to your Instagram, right? So how do you make that appealing? Just like you would your homepage. You make your homepage appealing. You want your homepage to be gripping so that people don't bounce, so that you don't have high bounce rates. This is all how you do that. There are like about 6 different elements that I wrote down for today because there's a lot of them. I do cover them in my Run the Gram ebook, which you can get from the link in my bio. It is on a special offer. But the point is to grasp that customer, because people's attention spans are extremely short. And on top of that, there's hundreds and thousands of people trying to get your target customers' attention all day, every day. So how are you going to get their attention? Okay, that's what we're covering today. Ways to make your page stand out in the best possible manner so that your target customer stays, engages, converts. Stays, engages, converts. Say it with me. Stage, engage, convert. I'm sorry. Okay, let me get back to it. So yeah, so wig maker. Now let's check out this bio. The bio could use a little bit of work. Same thing when I talked to more video, just download Ripple. Good, awesome. Yeah, more video, but more branded content. So you're in the beauty industry. So how about incorporating some beauty shots, some beauty information? Stay, engage, convert. Yes. And you've got a little bit of it here. Get a look. Think about your look. What do you want your brand to be? And I know we've come up with some different looks for you, but I don't see them here. So that's what I would love to see. More of that. When your customer comes to your page, how does she know that she wants to stay on the page? It's got to be more than just the product. Okay, because people don't want to feel like they're being sold to all day. Yes, stay, engage, convert. I felt like I wanted to dab, but I probably would have looked stupid. I only dab for Chrissy and Mello, okay? All right. I hope that answers your question. I probably should grab the next one. Who is next? I think it was Empress. What was it? What's your whole thing, babe? Put your name up so I can see. I think you were next. And we'll talk more in your, at Smile Empress, that's right. We'll talk more in your coaching. I didn't want to spend too much time because, you know, you've got private coaching. Okay. All right, who we got here? Hey, boo, hey. Treese. Is that Treese? Okay, so let's see. What are we working with? Helping single moms reclaim your power. Awesome. Rule your kingdom with an accountability partner. Confidence builder. Great. I love that. Smile.impress. You guys make sure to check her out. Clothing brand. I love that because it tells me instantly the essence of who you are, the essence of who your brand is. Okay, let's see. I'd love to see one of the other elements, and let me just give you guys the elements now really quickly. I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. You made me change it. That's right, boo. Yes. And you listened. Good. Yes. So here we go. The main elements that I want you to know are branded content. You should have branded content of your own. You're welcome. And I'm going to keep checking yours in a sec, but I want to give these 6 pointers that I wrote out. You should have your own branded content, always. Okay? And I just expressed why, because just like ethnicity, when her stuff is getting reposted now on pages with 1 million followers and up. Okay? So if you don't have your branded content and they post your stuff, how's anyone going to know it's you? Right? So branded content always. Number 2, the title, your name is searchable now. So you can either put your name in or you can put something about what you do or what your brand is or something that's searchable that helps you get higher up in ranking. Okay, as far as the algorithm goes. The next thing you're going to want to include is a bio link always. Your bio link should have drop down. It should have options. So you can send people through specific sales funnels and not just to your website to get lost. When I first started Posh Life Bling, and not even, I mean, for many years, I thought, oh, it's so great to have hundreds and hundreds of products. And I would get what I considered was a compliment. They'd be like, oh my gosh, Tori, I spend hours on your site. I love it so much. But see, that's vanity. That means nothing if they don't convert. Hey, boo, hey. So it means absolutely nothing if they spend all day searching through Posh Life Bling and they don't buy anything. Thanks for the compliment. No, nobody cares about that. You care about conversions. See, that's when I was just playing, like I was just having fun. Okay, when life gets real and you want the money, you need to be worried about the conversions, not how cute your site is, not how long people are hanging out on it. Nobody cares unless they're converting, right? Okay. The next thing is a branded hashtag. Excuse me, a branded hashtag. So you're gonna want, I don't see one of those in here. Oh, single moms, but that's not branded. You need your own, and it's not lit up, which means you need to move those emojis over some because it should be clickable. Your branded content shows how much engagement you're getting across the web. Like you want to be getting people to use your branded hashtags when they mention you, when they talk about you. Those should continue to grow, okay? Hashtag stories highlights. I really want to see some story highlights, but I want you to take it a step further, okay? What happens when someone steals your idea for a jewelry business? Oof. Also steals your favorite branded hashtag like bling different. Oh, that's annoying. That believe me, as you know, the once upon a time queen of bling, whatever, I'll still reign supreme. Guy with the phones. Let's be clear. No. Bling, of course, is my first business, and that is very frustrating. That's a part of why I just got over it, because people would, everything I've done has been copied. Everything, every single thing. Okay, because before I did it, you couldn't even, there wasn't even the products to do them. The 3D designs, the using the what am I trying? Oh, I just shipped it. It's not here. The designer, everything. It was all copied. And you know what you have to do? You have to set your USP. So, and by USP, that is unique selling proposition. What makes you different than anybody else in the industry? What you have to do is make it so strong. And that's why building your branded content and knowing your USP and setting yourself apart in the industry, that's why it's gonna matter. People are gonna use your hashtags that are competitors. It's just what it is. People, because I could tell you put in Posh Life Bling and you will find many other people because they want to get the views, okay? So that's something that you have to get used to, and you just have to always elevate your game, period. Always be on top of your shit, okay? Always elevate, and people are gonna copy you. They're gonna use your stuff and act like it's theirs. I mean, it is what it is, but the thing is, they can't be you, okay? So I don't know how they would steal your jewelry business idea, but yeah, don't change your branded hashtag. I wouldn't change my branded hashtag, especially if I created it and I put it out there. No, if they want to be seen out there with yours, and make sure you're getting constant content out there. Make sure you're getting other people to use your hashtag and it relates back to you because they're also mentioning you. So it makes the other person look crazy. So let them look crazy and be crazy. Someone's always, what is Diddy's famous line, y'all, from Making the Band? There's always gonna be someone out there trying to steal your spot, period. So be ready, get your game up, and don't worry about it. That's the best thing I can tell you. Now, if it's something like they're copying your, something that should be copyrighted, then you have to take the steps to take care of that. We do have a resident attorney at Millennial Biz Lawyer, who our attorney for the socialite helps you with trademarking and copywriting, those sorts of things, so that people can't steal them. But that's the only other way, is to protect your shit. Okay? You have to protect your ideas, and there's only a certain, I don't know enough about it to get into it with that, but that's what I would suggest, babe. Okay? All right, so back to my smile. Oh, and number 6 really quickly was use the places in your bio, use them for where they should be. So Smile Impress here. You've got a line in here that's not clickable. and it's taking up valuable real estate in your bio, right? You could have something else that's really attention grabbing in your bio instead. And yeah, use the space for the link tree or the link in the bio as the link. Don't put your phone number in the box, in the bio. Don't put your phone number in there. Don't put your email address in there. Don't put your web address in there. There's a space for your email. There's a space for your web address. And there's a space for a phone number if you'd like to include one. Okay? Use those. Because when people tap them, they're automatically going to go where they're supposed to go. All right? All right. Courtney, who is next, babe? So, again, branded content, because I don't see a consistent, cohesive, I do like that quote though. Somebody transferred $36,000 into my account. I'm trying to see something. Yeah, see who would put it in there. I love that. I love it. I love it. But yeah, who is your audience? When I come to your page, I can't really tell. For example, if you read my posts, my branded content, you're welcome, babe. If you read my branded content, you know who my audience is. Okay? That's hilarious. You know who the audience is. There you are, boo. You know who I'm targeting. I'm targeting a very specific person. Who am I targeting? Drop me, what do you think my audience is? That's what it should be like. When I come to your page, I should instantly know, oh, this is for me. Your other audience should know, oh, this is for me. Okay? All right, let's see. Self-love, affirmations, inner peace. Yes. Love it. Love that. I don't like that you, and this is just preference, because you want people to continue on your page. The one thing I would change personally, if it were me, is that instant sending it to another person's page, unless that's your page too. I know that your products are sold there just because you're one of my Posh partners, but I wouldn't instantly direct people someplace else. Just my humble little opinion. Get them in with you first. Get them connected to you first. Love the highlight covers. You guys see beauty.happiness.healing_LLC. Check hers out. One thing that I do notice about yours is a lot of text inside of, think Facebook, everyone. When you're putting your branded content together, think about Facebook. Facebook is only going to approve certain ads. You want the ads that people are clicking on, liking and commenting on. You want to boost those because you know that it's converting well. But you're never, even if you get a lot of likes on Instagram for this graphic, like Journey Board Brunch, cute. Tea, lemonade, and mimosas, so cute. Except the graphic would never get approved for Facebook. So you could get tons of likes, tons of comments on this graphic, and then you can't use it to advertise it. So again, think more about, you put all of this immaculate detail into not only designing your products, it's okay. It's okay, everyone does it until they hear me tell them to knock it off. Hashtag knock it off. What was I going to tell you? The branded content, yes. So this is why branded, you put all of this detail into your amazing products, which I'm obsessed with. You take the cutest pictures of them, and then you put wording over them. Knock it off. Don't put wording over your beautiful pictures. Okay? That's one. Those graphics should be able to instantly be boosted on Facebook, from Facebook, not from Instagram. Boosted from Facebook to bring you more traffic to things that your audience is liking. Okay? All this attention and detail, her packaging is exquisite, beautiful. I told her she should be in upscale, hotels. And then you put this writing on your graphic. I need you to not, okay? Knock it off. Yes. So I would do more branded. And when I tell you guys too, when I say do branded content, that doesn't mean that everything has to be like all inspirational. Okay. It doesn't have to be that. It can be in your niche. Soothing. So for you, it would be like soothing, things that feed your soul, beauty, happiness, healing. Why don't I have any branded content on beauty, happiness, and healing? Those are 3 concepts that you could actually do live streaming about. You could do blogs on those. Beauty, happiness, healing. Those are 3 main elements of your brand. Thank God for the high school, yes. Those are 3 parts of your brand that you can talk about and use, make branded content. Does everyone know what I mean when I say make branded content? Please say yes if you do, so that I know. If you don't, say no. Say, Tori, I have no idea. See, she has used her call and email properly. Yes, good stuff, boo, good stuff. Okay, so yeah, when you're making your branded content, elaborate, please. So your branded content. So you know how I've got about 4 or 5 different formats. Check, Shara saying yes. Okay, good. Go to the Posh Girls Club. I'm gonna show you really quickly. The branded content, if for those that don't know. Anything that has my logo, my wording, the Posh Girls Club, which is like everything, that relates back to me specifically, those things, when people read them and look at them, they know that's from the Posh Girls Club. They should have a specific feeling about it. It should resonate with my target audience, and my target audience should want to repost it. So same thing for beauty, happiness, healing. And who's after you, babe? Let me know if there was if I missed anyone, because then I'll do questions after. I'll take one more and then I'll do questions, unless there were more than one more. And then I'll do questions for the last couple of minutes. So yes, they should be able to easily come to, and I mean, your branded graphics will look amazing if you did them like with your picture, your actual product, like a product behind it. Like we can talk about this more in the socialite, but if you had your, like, spill the tea, that could be healing, you know, something you could talk about with healing. But do like the darker graphic in that, what do you call it? Like the filter, like the black filter sort of on top of it, like my filtered ones, okay? And then, okay, one more can shout out. Okay, so yeah, I'll do the Essential Gal next. Yeah, and then behind that, use that graphic to say something about beauty, happiness, or healing, or spilling a tea, whatever the case might be, but relate it back to the product. Okay, that's how you keep things branded. That's how you keep people interested, and it relates to your product, so it doesn't get redundant, like everybody's saying the same thing all over the internet. Make it matter to your brand. It'll make all the difference in the world. All right. B. Hi, Christy, Essential Gal, one of our eco sponsors. Okay, instantly ICQ. The word fun already caught my attention, and I'm excited. Okay. Wife, mom, and mom that drops F-bombs. Boom. I almost dabbed again. I almost did it. Christian says I do it backwards. Whatever, don't judge me. I can sing, okay? I may not dance or dab, but I can sing. Okay? Yes, I love this. See, I'm already your ideal customer. So you're welcome, Courtney. You're welcome. Oh, cute, pretty. Oh, how cute are you? I love this. And I want everyone to take a look, too, at this. So Chrissy's one of our Posh Girls. She's been working. So you see what I mean about branded content, right? Instantly I see, and she's got product here. So this is great. She has product at The Essential Gal. She's got product there. And that's essential. I know I'm saying essential. The Essential Gal, okay? but it goes with her brand. Everything looks like it goes together. And yes, there's product. So you sneak your product in there. You get, I love it. There's video and it looks cohesive. It looks very cohesive. Everything goes together. You got the babies, you got product, you have actual, your sales, you'll get better conversions if you use, if you use like how she's got where she's actually holding the product, as opposed to, and I know it's only one, so it's not a big deal, as opposed to the one where the home essentials and the free gift where it's got the stock photo. So you'll get a lot more sales from the one where you're actually holding it. Okay, just an FYI. If you're gonna use your product, show them in use. So that's a great way of doing that. Love, you can bring in the babies. She's part of her USP is mom, right? Hi. That's part of her USP. So we're gonna wanna see her baby. I love it. Doing great work. It's looking fantastic. And if you scroll down, you can actually see, like if you keep going, sorry, Christy, but I want them to see, if you keep going, you can see the changes. You can see the growth. It's a total difference. And you're on the right track. It's looking amazing. Essential Oil Educator. And that, Christy, you might actually want to put in instead of your name, Christy B, because remember, that's searchable. Okay? You're getting lots of love for your page. All right, I think I got everyone who asked for a review. So I guess I'm just gonna see, does anyone have any questions? Let me know if you have questions on anything that I said. And I'm going to, oh, I guess I should have checked. Let me check her sales funnel too. I didn't check Courtney's sales funnel. You guys can ask me your questions if you have any. Let's see. Okay, she's got a link tree. Awesome. Facebook, BOGO group. Awesome. Pregnancy ebook, which I know you've been working on. Awesome. And then you can have a link to your website. Somebody's been working, honey. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. I love it. Great job, Christy. Great job. Okay. Any questions? I'm going to give these last, the tips one more time. So you want to include branded content for sure, so that you can get people reposting. And you can also, I don't have room for branded. So someone is asking, I don't have room for my branded hashtag in my bio. What should I do? Edit your bio until it fits. Because it's important. That's an important thing to have, because you want people to get used to seeing it. You want people to get used to using it. Once we got the Posh Girls Club in our bio, and that's long, so I had to do some editing, okay? Take some things out, play around with the wording. And another tip is to edit it from your computer. Edit your bio from your computer. It's easier, and you can space things better and make things fit better. So do the editing from your computer of your bio. So yeah, you want to include the branded. So like I was saying with the Posh Girls Club, it wasn't until we could post it there that people started using it. So, and now people use it all the time. And for the young lady who asked me the question earlier, I don't know if she's still here or if I annoyed her with my answer. I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. I love you. I want to see you win. I do, but I got to be honest with you. People are going to copy your shit. Like, it's just the way that it is. They're going to. So you got to be so strong in setting up your USP and letting people know who it is and what it is. First, it's just like Selma is saying all the time to the girls, our attorney, she's always saying, like, you got to be on point. You got to set up in the beginning, or you got to be prepared for people to, knock you off, essentially. So I don't want to I'm not being mean. I'm just being honest with you that that's what it is. That's what makes the market, though, right? Competition does make the market continue to function. It does. So It's like the person reposted my products from your page. That's right. I remember that. Because that's Courtney was another one of our Beauty Happiness Healing, another one of our eco sponsors. And yeah, someone took the picture of her product right off my page. Didn't tag anybody. Like, okay, well, okay. So that's why you should invest in some. Use Canva. Put your logo on stuff. You know. I almost said shit again. Sorry, y'all. Put your logo on stuff. Because when it gets reposted, you always want it to be done. So with your branding, with your effort, with your work, getting the credit. Any other questions? Y'all, I miss my babies. It's too quiet in this house. Okay. Any other questions? So elements. The elements, one, branded content, branded content, branded content. Okay. Branded content. What was I saying from earlier? I'm trying to find it. What was it? Is she still there? What was her name? I just saw 50 Shades of Beauty. Are you still there, babe? Okay, what was it? What was it? Oops. Dang it, I hate it when that happens. When the phone rings and the page goes black. Maybe I can stop looking at myself now. I'm like, oh, hair. No. Any other questions? I just did something and jacked up my screen and my Instagram, apparently. All right. So like I said, I have Run the Gram for anyone who has not gotten it yet. I don't know what you're waiting for. It's your complete solution to all things Instagram as far as setting up your page. What was I saying from earlier? I was trying to find it and I can't find it. It was so good. So yes, anyone who has not gotten that book, it is, does anyone have it that's here? Anyone here that has it? Run the Gram, there we go. I look so beautiful, dang. Jeez, thank you. So if you have it, drop me some diamonds. Let them know if you think it's good. Drop some diamonds if you think it's good and if it helped you at all. It's so beautiful, thank you. Yeah, if it helped you at all, drop some diamonds. I have it and I love it. Yes, I have it. Yes, and I love it. Okay, got you. Yeah, so Run the Gram is a complete solution for Instagram. It's going to cover all of the things that we talked about today and teach you how to do that in a very simple, easy way. All right, ladies, if that is it, I am going to call it a day. She is out, okay? Thank you for coming in. As always, I want to give you value because I want to see you win. I want to see your brands thrive. I want to see you grow your businesses, okay? And create that freedom in your life. All right, video paused. I'm kicked out on Instagram. I guess that's it for today. Keep hustling, girls. Bye.